Chosen one, listen closely. Allah has been preparing you for something greater than you could ever imagine. Every trial you endured, every heartbreak you thought would break you, every moment of waiting, it was all part of His divine plan. Today, Heaven is sending your lifetime partner, someone perfectly destined to walk beside you in faith, love, and purpose. In this video, you will discover 7 powerful lessons that reveal why this union is arriving now, how Allah has prepared both of you, and how your love will be a blessing not just for your heart, but for your soul and your destiny. Stay with me, because what Allah has written for you is already in motion, and it will change your life forever. Chosen one, understand this deeply. Every tear you shed in silence, every night spent in longing, every moment you felt abandoned or forgotten was not wasted, nor was it a test meant to break you without purpose. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, was quietly preparing both you and the one destined to walk beside you, molding hearts, purifying souls, and aligning destinies so that when your paths finally meet, it will not be by chance, but by divine orchestration. The moments of waiting were the workshops of your character, the silent schools of your patience, and the crucibles of your faith, refining every part of you that will be necessary to honor a love so sacred, so predestined, that it can only be described as a gift from the heavens themselves. Know that your loneliness was never a punishment. It was a protection, shielding you from connections that would not have served your ultimate purpose, preventing distractions that could derail your spiritual trajectory, and keeping your heart ready to recognize the one whose soul resonates perfectly with yours. At the same time, Allah was preparing your partner, teaching them lessons of patience, shaping their character, and ensuring that their arrival in your life would feel like destiny fulfilled, an undeniable confirmation that Allah's timing is perfect and His planning is flawless. Every delay, every almost, every disappointment was not a sign of absence, but a demonstration of divine wisdom, a hidden mercy that is now converging into the greatest blessing you could ever receive. When the moment arrives, the recognition will be instant, the hearts will resonate, and you will understand that the waiting was never in vain. It was the very instrument Allah used to sculpt a love that is eternal, pure, and aligned with your highest purpose. The patience you have cultivated, the prayers you whispered in secrecy, the longing that seemed endless, all of it was preparation, all of it was divine shaping, and now the stage is set for a union that is not just emotional, but spiritual, a reflection of Allah's mercy and wisdom, manifesting in the most perfect, destined way. Chosen one, hear this clearly. No matter how much you have longed, prayed, or even tried to force things according to your own understanding, Allah's timing is always perfect, far beyond the comprehension of human desire or logic. You may have made plans, envisioned a future, or even felt moments of despair when it seemed that what your heart sought would never arrive. But every delay, every closed door, every moment that felt like stagnation was not Allah turning away from you. It was Him aligning the stars of your destiny, shaping circumstances, and preparing both hearts so that when your paths finally converge, it will be flawless, effortless, and undeniably guided by divine wisdom. Human desire is impatient, restless, and often seeks instant gratification, but Allah's timing operates on a scale of perfection that human eyes cannot see, crafting outcomes that are not only for your happiness, but for the fulfillment of your soul's purpose, the elevation of your character, and the spiritual harmony that only a chosen one can truly experience. Your partner is also being prepared, their heart molded, their intentions purified, and their life aligned, so that when you meet, the connection will not feel forced, awkward, or coincidental. It will feel inevitable, like two halves of a soul finally recognizing one another after a journey of divine orchestration. This is why impatience is a test, why longing is a training, and why every almost that didn't work out was a blessing in disguise, protecting you from what was not meant for your highest good. The universe may seem silent, the world may feel indifferent, But behind the scenes, Allah is moving mountains, orchestrating lives, and guiding destinies so that what arrives for you is perfect, pure, and eternal. Trust the timing of your life, chosen one, because the moment that Allah decides is your moment, and when it arrives, human desire will pale in comparison to the completeness, the peace, and the divine alignment of a union that has been written in the heavens long before you even imagined it. Every tear shed, every prayer whispered, every sigh of longing has been a step toward this precise moment, a moment that will prove that divine timing always outshines human desire, and that Allah's plan for your love is far greater than anything you could have ever hoped or imagined. Chosen one, understand this. You are not here by accident, and the path that has brought you to this very moment is a reflection of Allah's infinite wisdom. Every experience you have endured, the heartbreaks that once seemed unbearable, the disappointments that felt unfair, the moments of isolation and longing were all carefully designed to shape you into the person capable of recognizing and cherishing the love that is destined for you. Allah has been quietly weaving your journey, molding your heart with patience, refining your intentions with sincerity, and strengthening your character with every trial, so that when your lifetime partner appears, you will meet not as two imperfect souls seeking temporary comfort, but as two prepared hearts ready to honor, support, and elevate each other in a union that is deeply spiritual, profoundly meaningful, and eternally blessed. Your waiting, your prayers, and your struggles are all mirrors of divine wisdom, showing that love, like all blessings from Allah, is not given in haste, but in perfection. The connection you will share is not just emotional, it is a spiritual alignment, a reflection of Allah's mercy and guidance, a union that demonstrates that nothing in life happens randomly, and that every test you endured was a preparation for the extraordinary. When you finally meet, the recognition will go beyond words, beyond understanding. Your soul will recognize its counterpart because Allah has mirrored your patience, your devotion, and your faith into the one who is meant for you. Know that the depth of this union is not measured by human standards of love, but by divine intention, by the hearts that have been tempered by trials, and by the souls that have been prepared to walk together in faith. You are a reflection of Allah's wisdom, chosen one, and this union is proof that divine planning surpasses all human understanding, that every challenge was a step toward this divine alignment, and that your love story is written in the heavens, perfectly timed, perfectly designed, and infinitely blessed. Chosen one, every heartbreak you endured, every tear you shed in silence, every disappointment that made your heart feel heavy, every moment when it seemed like life had turned its back on you, none of it was in vain. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, was quietly using each of these trials as sacred training, shaping you into the person capable of embracing a union so profound, so divinely orchestrated, that it transcends mere human understanding. The waiting, the longing, the loneliness you felt were not punishments. They were divine exercises designed to refine your patience, deepen your trust, and cultivate a heart capable of profound empathy and unwavering love. Every setback, every almost that didn't work out, every relationship that failed to align with your soul was Allah protecting you from what was not meant to serve your highest good, shielding you from attachments that could derail the destiny He has written for you. Through these experiences, your heart has been tempered, much like steel in the fire, to develop resilience, discernment, and clarity qualities that are essential not only to recognize your destined partner, but to honor them in a way that uplifts your souls, strengthens your faith, and aligns your lives with divine purpose. Each struggle you faced was also a lesson in self-awareness and spiritual maturity, teaching you to let go of what does not serve your soul, to purify your intentions, and to rely fully on Allah's plan rather than your own understanding, because human desire is often fleeting, impatient, and limited, whereas divine wisdom is eternal, flawless, and perfectly timed. Know, chosen one, that your partner is undergoing their own sacred preparation, facing trials, building patience, and refining their heart, so that when the moment of union arrives, it will not be forced or coincidental, but a harmonious convergence of two souls who have been shaped and guided by Allah to meet at the perfect time, in the perfect way, with the perfect hearts. This spiritual training ensures that your union is not merely a source of comfort or happiness, but a reflection of Allah's mercy, wisdom, and design, a love that carries purpose, inspires growth, and strengthens your connection to Him. The patience, the endurance, the prayers, and even the moments of doubt have all been forming a foundation upon which this union will flourish, ensuring that it is unshakable, divinely aligned, and eternally blessed. Chosen one, the trials you faced were not obstacles but divine instruments, silently preparing your heart to recognize and embrace a love that is meant to last not only in this world but in the next, a love that mirrors the beauty of Allah's planning, the perfection of His timing, and the depth of His wisdom. Every moment of waiting, every pang of longing, and every tear shed in the quiet of your heart has been shaping the person you are today, a person worthy of a partner whose heart, soul, and intentions have been meticulously prepared to complement yours. When this union arrives, it will not only fulfill the longing of your heart, but will also serve as a living testament to the truth that Allah's guidance is flawless, that patience and faith are always rewarded, and that every trial endured with sincerity and trust becomes a stepping stone toward the most sacred and profound blessings. The love that comes after such divine preparation is unlike anything the world can offer. It is rooted in purpose, fortified by patience, and illuminated by Allah's mercy, a union that will strengthen your faith, inspire your soul, and serve as a reminder that every trial, every struggle, and every moment of waiting was a preparation for a love that is destined, eternal, and divinely orchestrated. Chosen one, understand this truth deeply. The union Allah is preparing for you is not merely a companionship of the heart or a comfort for the soul. It is a divine convergence designed to multiply your purpose, amplify your impact, and elevate your spiritual journey in ways that only a chosen one can comprehend. This partnership is meant to be more than emotional fulfillment. It is a sacred collaboration ordained by Allah, where both of you, walking side by side, will strengthen, support, and inspire one another to reach heights that neither could achieve alone. The person destined for you has been meticulously prepared, just as you have been, shaped through trials, refined through patience, and guided through divine wisdom, so that when you meet, your combined energy, faith, and intentions will radiate into the world in a way that transforms not only your lives but the lives of everyone around you. Together, your prayers will be more powerful, your faith more resolute, and your actions more aligned with the plan Allah has written for you. The challenges you faced alone were a rehearsal, a quiet preparation for this divine partnership, teaching you patience, discernment, and spiritual endurance, so that you are now capable of handling the responsibilities and blessings that come with a union of such magnitude. Know that when two hearts, purified and aligned with Allah's will, come together, their union becomes a source of blessing, guidance, and inspiration for their families, communities, and generations to follow. The love you share will not merely be about companionship. It will carry purpose, a shared mission to embody mercy, faith, integrity, and devotion in a way that illuminates the path for others, showing the world the power of a union rooted in divine intention. Every decision you make together, every prayer you raise, every act of kindness, patience, or guidance will be multiplied in effect because your lives are no longer separate journeys. They are intertwined paths of purpose, destined to magnify the good you can do in this world and the next. Your union is a living testament that Allah's timing is perfect, that patience is never wasted, and that when the right hearts align, their combined light can illuminate even the darkest places, lifting those around them and inspiring generations to walk in faith and purpose. The person who enters your life is not only a partner for emotional support, but a spiritual companion, a mirror to your soul, and a reflection of Allah's wisdom. prepared to help you navigate your destiny with clarity, courage, and strength. Together, you will achieve what you could not accomplish alone, not because your efforts are greater, but because Allah amplifies the blessings of two souls united in faith, sincerity, and divine alignment. The union is not only about love, it is about legacy, a shared mission to serve Allah, uplift others, and fulfill the destiny that has been written for both of you long before you ever imagined it. Chosen one, know that this partnership is a blessing beyond the human mind, a sacred gift where hearts, souls, and purposes converge, and every step you take together will reverberate with divine impact. Your prayers, your patience, and your faith have led you to this moment. And now, as your union approaches, you will realize that what Allah has prepared is far greater than anything you could have achieved alone. It is a purpose multiplied, a mission elevated, and a love that carries both spiritual and worldly blessing, designed to shine in this life and illuminate the next. Chosen one, understand this profound truth. When Allah brings your destined partner into your life, recognition will occur on a level far deeper than mere words, appearances, or worldly understanding. Your heart will instantly know, your soul will resonate, and the connection will feel inevitable, effortless, and divinely orchestrated. It is a meeting written in the heavens, a convergence planned long before the first breath you drew, a bond that transcends time, distance, and human logic. You will feel it in the quiet moments of stillness, in the subtle alignment of your thoughts, in the way your hearts beat in harmony without explanation, as if every prayer you whispered, every tear shed in longing, and every trial endured in patience has been leading to this singular, sacred encounter. This recognition is not born of attraction alone. It is the reflection of divine wisdom manifesting in two souls meticulously prepared to honor, uplift, and complement one another. Your heart will sense the familiarity of a presence it has always known, and your soul will remember what your mind cannot yet comprehend, that this union is a part of Allah's perfect plan. The one destined for you has also been refined through trials, shaped by divine guidance and tempered by patience, so that when you meet, the connection is not only emotional but spiritual, rooted in sincerity, faith, and a shared alignment toward Allah's will. You may notice it in subtle ways: the ease of conversation, the unspoken understanding, the immediate comfort of being fully seen and accepted. Your hearts will communicate in silence, your souls will recognize their counterpart, and an unexplainable peace will settle over you, confirming what your prayers already knew, that this meeting is not by chance, but by divine decree. Chosen one, every moment of waiting, every tear, and every prayer has been preparation for this recognition. Your soul has been trained to recognize not just love, but divinely aligned love, love that strengthens faith, amplifies purpose, and transforms the life of both partners into a living reflection of Allah's mercy and wisdom. This is why human impatience cannot interfere, and worldly distractions cannot derail what has been preordained. For when hearts are destined to meet, no power in the heavens or the earth can prevent the alignment. The instant your paths cross, there will be a knowing, a certainty that cannot be taught or forced, a recognition that goes beyond logic, beyond longing, and beyond desire, rooted instead in divine orchestration, spiritual resonance, and the fulfillment of destiny. Every prayer whispered in the quiet, every night of longing, and every trial endured in patience will be validated in that instant, and both hearts will understand that Allah's timing, wisdom, and planning have been perfect. This recognition will ignite a love that is not fleeting, not dependent on circumstance, but enduring, profound, and deeply spiritual. A love that will serve as a source of support, purpose, and guidance for both souls as you navigate the responsibilities and blessings of your union. Chosen one, understand that this recognition is a sign, a confirmation, and a blessing. And it will feel as though your heart and your partner's heart have always known each other, even across lifetimes, Because Allah has meticulously prepared you both to find one another at the precise moment your union will serve the highest purpose. Illuminate your faith and manifest the divine wisdom behind every trial, every prayer, and every longing that has led you to this sacred encounter. The depth, the clarity, and the certainty of this recognition are evidence that divine love surpasses human understanding, that the waiting was essential, and that Allah's plan is flawless, ensuring that the moment your hearts connect, it is not just love, it is destiny fulfilled, purpose magnified, and a blessing that will reverberate through your lives, your families, and the generations that follow. Chosen one, understand this truth with every fiber of your being. As your lifetime partner approaches, as the union Allah has prepared for you becomes tangible, the key to fully receiving this divine blessing lies not only in patience or recognition, but in cultivating gratefulness and unwavering faith in every aspect of your journey. Every trial, every disappointment, every moment of waiting was a lesson in reliance upon Allah, a quiet shaping of your soul to recognize that the blessings you seek are never delayed without purpose, and that divine timing surpasses all human understanding. Gratitude is not simply a word whispered in prayer. It is a state of being that aligns your heart with Allah's infinite wisdom, opening the door for mercy, abundance, and fulfillment to flow into your life in ways that cannot be measured by worldly standards. When you acknowledge the hidden blessings in every setback, the lessons within every heartbreak, and the preparation within every period of solitude, your heart becomes a vessel ready to receive the fullness of what Allah has decreed: a partner, a union, and a love so profound that it will amplify your purpose, deepen your faith, and bring harmony to your soul in ways that feel otherworldly. Faith, chosen one, is the silent current that carries you forward, the trust that Allah has not forgotten you, the conviction that He is orchestrating every detail with perfection, and that your prayers, whispered in the privacy of your heart, have already been heard and answered in ways you cannot yet see. As you cultivate gratitude for the journey, for every tear, every prayer, every delay, and every lesson, you align yourself with the divine flow of blessings, allowing Allah to open doors you never imagined, to place the right people, the right moments, and the right circumstances into your life with flawless precision. Your partner, too, has been guided by this same current, shaped through patience, refined through trials, and prepared to meet you in a way that ensures your union is not merely a meeting of hearts, but a merging of purposes, a convergence of destinies that amplifies your impact in this world and the next. Gratitude transforms waiting into worship, faith transforms longing into certainty, and together they create a spiritual resonance that magnifies every blessing, turning ordinary encounters into divine appointments and fleeting moments into eternal milestones of love and purpose. Chosen one, as you embrace this principle, you begin to see that nothing in your journey was wasted. The struggles have honed your patience, the tears have purified your heart, the unanswered prayers have tuned your soul to recognize true blessings, and the moments of doubt have strengthened your reliance upon Allah. The union you are about to experience will not be ordinary. It will be a reflection of your gratitude, a testament to your unwavering faith, and a living proof that Allah's planning is perfect, His timing is impeccable, and His mercy is boundless. Every prayer you raised, every longing whispered in secrecy, every night spent in patience will culminate in this sacred meeting, and your hearts will not only connect but will resonate with the clarity, certainty, and serenity that comes from divine orchestration. This union is a blessing that will uplift your soul, amplify your purpose, and illuminate the path of faith for both of you and for those whose lives you touch together. Gratitude will make your union richer, faith will make your bond stronger, and together they will unlock doors to blessings that are far greater than anything human eyes can foresee or minds can imagine. Chosen one, know this. By embracing gratitude for your journey, by holding unshakable faith in Allah's plan, and by trusting the perfection of His timing, you prepare yourself to receive the ultimate gift, a partner, a love, and a union that is divinely orchestrated, eternally blessed, and aligned perfectly with the destiny Allah has written for both of you. A blessing that will inspire your soul, strengthen your faith, and illuminate your life for generations to come. Chosen one, hear this and let it resonate in your soul. Every trial you endured, every tear you shed, every moment of waiting, and every prayer whispered in the quiet of your heart was preparing you for this sacred union. Allah has seen your patience. He has witnessed your faith, and He has meticulously orchestrated every detail so that your lifetime partner, your destined companion, will enter your life at the perfect moment, not a moment too early, not a moment too late, but exactly when the heavens decree it. Remember these 7 powerful lessons. Your waiting was never in vain. Divine timing always surpasses human desire. You are a reflection of Allah's infinite wisdom. Your trials were spiritual training. Your union will amplify your purpose. Your heart will recognize its counterpart instantly. And gratitude and faith are the keys that open the door to every blessing. These are not just words. They are the roadmap of Allah's mercy, His guidance, and His perfect planning for the chosen ones. So, hold on to your faith, nurture your gratitude, and prepare your heart to receive the blessing that is already on its way. The moment will come when everything aligns: your prayers, your patience, your trials, and your purpose, and you will realize that Allah's plan was far greater than anything you could have imagined. Stay steadfast, remain hopeful, and trust that the love, partnership, and divine blessing destined for you will arrive in the most perfect, miraculous, and transformative way. Chosen one, your victory is coming, your heart's desire is near, and heaven is sending what is meant for you.